And it says we are live. It's Thursday night. I'm here. You're beautiful. And that means it's time for GotBot Goes live. I'm your host, your most humble host, Dennis Moulton, a.k.a. GotBot. As always, man, please like, comment, share. Of course, subscribe. And while you're at it, light them up and hit that notification bell, please. It helps me out a ton. It lets you know when content of all sorts goes up here on the channel. Check out Machinery of Man, The Everything Factor, all the groups that I'm either a mod or an admin for. Check out all my social media, all those links, everything down in the description below. It's been a long day, man. First day back in the building. We were doing like online learning in my day job, which a lot of people know I'm a teacher. We were back in the building today for the first time in several weeks. So it's been an adjustment and a long day. If you're in a position to help the channel to grow, you can use the donate link. Check us out on Patreon. See what we offer to you through Teespring, or of course, hit the join button right here on YouTube to become a channel member. And I know that you guys are here in the chat. I appreciate it. We're going to talk about a bunch of news. I was hoping we were going to have an unboxing tonight. We don't have an unboxing tonight. Really interesting trivia tonight, actually, from Masterfire. I know that I have some on the back burner from Blue Raccoon. I know I have some on the back burner from Dragonfly, but this one comes from Masterfire. He came to me after last week's show with a couple of pretty interesting ones. So I said, you know what? Then we're going to give it a shot next week, man. We're going to give it a shot. So we do have that there. Some people sent me some messages. Some people sent me some questions and stuff. I just haven't had a chance to get around to it. We put up late last night, later than usual. We put up the countdown question. This one is about best youngest Transformers. And some people said, what do you mean by young? Do you mean like when they newly came online? Do you mean youthful? Do you mean not experienced in combat? All of it. However you interpret it. When I say to you, who's the youngest Transformer? Who immediately comes to mind? I don't need a list of 10 or 20 or 25. Who? As soon as I say that, youngest Transformer, who immediately comes to mind? That's who your vote should be. You're saying Bumblebee? See, Starscream Wife just said Bumblebee. Boom. There you go. There's her vote. I have not yet counted any of the votes. When we're done here, I'm actually going to, while we're watching some shows and stuff tonight, I'm actually going to count some of the votes. Remember, voting runs till midnight tomorrow night, and there's been a lot of people voting. It's just yesterday I was slammed, and today I was slammed, man. Somebody asked earlier how close I am to the season finale of Universal Collision. Not at all. I have been slammed for the last 5 weeks, and I mean slammed like very commonly 8:30, 9 o'clock every day. And that's like day job and then regular content. So it's been bonkers. Not to mention this time of year, we do get snow. So some of that has been snow shoveling too. Big pile of fun. Let's check in with you guys in the chat because I haven't done that yet. And we're already 3 minutes in, man. Waluigi, happy to see you here, buddy. Hey, Dragonfly. Hey, Razor Matrix. Angel, happy to see you here. Mattia, Ken, happy to see you here. Hey, Hound. Yeah, this is going to be a good trivia. Hey, A girl. Let's see. Stop motion reviewer. That was a while, man. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've seen you, hasn't it? The side effect of this, what shot is kicking my butt? I don't even know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. Hey, Paul. Hey, NRP. Average cassette player. Oh, you know what? Somebody asked me a question. Guess what? I'm going to do it right now because if I don't, I'm not going to remember it. I'm going to do it while we talk. Don't mind me. But it's been such a crazy evening that I forgot about this. And I was asked and I said, hey, I will determine that on the show tonight. Somebody asked me earlier. Oh, man, this is rough. If Jazz could fit in the Earthrise Prime trailer. And I'm about to find out for you guys right now. Right now, man. So while we're kind of talking here a bit, we're going to use Nemesis Prime's trailer. And I'm going to put Jazz in his vehicle mode. Hey, Boss Gunny, happy to see you here. Kato, I don't know what Tessa did, but it's not good because she's getting yelled at. Starscream Wife is here. Hey, Brody, thoughts on new Galvatron? We'll get to that in just a little bit. What? Spark or shell? Okay, I don't know what that means. Cheetor, I assume you're voting. You, man, don't do it here. I'm not going to get it here. I assure you. Where do you vote? All across social media. If you find any of my social media right now, the GotBot page, my Instagram, my Twitter, anything, you'll find it. I assume that she done something bad, Mom.
Chewing on the leg of the coffee table.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
How much
Go down and see it.
How much bad damage is done?
Enough.
Really? That's new. She hasn't done that before. Hey, Danny. I just want a new Galvatron. We're going to talk about that in a bit. I'll hold judgment until later. Okay, so I have to put Jazz in his mode. And I'd hoped to do this earlier, but what are you going to do? Such is life. It's really strange for her.
Yeah, well, you went back to work today, so I suppose she's acting out.
Well, she might be acting out because I went back to work. That is possible. Hey, Brian. By the way, guys, since Brian's here, because he and I talked about this earlier, if you vote, do not vote for a group. I say this every week. Groups don't count. It has to be an individual character name. If you want a whole group and say they're a combiner, then you have to vote for the combined mode combiner's name, that specific character. You can't say Technobots. That's not going to count. It's not groups. If I'm asking for groups, I'll specifically say group. If I'm not, then it's specifically individual characters. I got a funny feeling that this guy's not going to fit in. And I don't even think I need to do the full thing. I just need to get him like kind of done enough to sort of see if he'll fit, maybe. Dragonfly is there. I'm definitely missing some stuff. Soundblast, I do. What? I do YouTube. Check me out. It took me a month and a half to get internet set up. That's wild, man. I don't know why it would take that long, but that's a rough go. And of course, now that I'm on here, Jazz wants to be a nuisance. I like Jazz a lot, as the review shows, but I have the issue here right now where the tab up inside here is after getting like caught in the head. And that does happen just a little bit time to time. At least on my copy. It's not a big deal, but it does happen time to time. And it can be a nuisance. There. Don't know why I struggle with that. If you go down here. That was my question. You already answered, but it was Spark Age or Shell Age, Megatron versus Galvatron. I have no idea what you're talking about, Ken. I can't even pretend to know. I'm glad I answered it, but I don't know what you're talking about. As we go down here. Oh, you said any? Okay. Oh, now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Did you see my video? Nope. I absolutely can guarantee you I have seen no videos in the last 4 days, I'm going to say. None. I have been, when I say I've been slammed, I mean I have been insanely busy. Insanely busy. And that's not an exaggeration. Even now, I'm so incredibly far behind with work that it's not even funny. And that's, I mean, it's just the nature of the beast, right? Man, oh man, oh man. I was hoping I could do this quicker than this. But let's see. Okay, so we got him now here. By the way, the add-on kit for this set that I reviewed on Monday, the non-F add-on kit, is beautiful. Our friend friend of the channel. Joe is the guy who set me up with that. And no, Jazz definitely will not fit in the back here. I mean, like, just look at the width. I don't see it. We'll see. No, man. No, there's no way you're closing this up with Jazz in there. So, good question, but no, Jazz will not fit in the Earthrise trailer. I don't see any real way that it could happen. If you do, cool, but it doesn't seem possible. Not to me. Hey, Crumple Zone. Hey, Sawyer. Hey, Vector. Are you finding Huffer and Airraiser at Walmart? I'm not finding them anywhere. Dude, am I finding them? We're not finding Wave 1. So there you go. Let's see. Her jaw might be sore from that chewing. The trivia answer is Q. Oh, man, we had a wild trivia a couple of weeks ago. It was nuts. What? Fair warning, Stu's had a windshield that basically exploded on a friend of... Yeah, I know, stop motion reviewer. I put up the review yesterday. Go back, check it out, man. Galvatron, never heard of him. Oh, Razor Bear, super chat, super fan. I appreciate you being here, my friend. Community isn't available on mobile. Then don't go to Community Hound. Any of my social media, in the description of every single video, there's a bajillion social media. There's like 18 Facebook groups that it's on. Look for it. It's around and when I say everywhere, I mean Instagram, Twitter, the GotBot page, the community tab. 18 Facebook groups. You've got to be part of at least one of them. Guaranteed you are. Look around. It's around. You're using Brody Jean, you're using the word amazing there pretty fast and loose, buddy. It's an okay line. Far from amazing. Yeah, well, saying it's better than an MP line doesn't impress me. MP's hot trash.
Oh, God, not this again.
Did you pick up any of the Netflix Wave? I found 3. They're not here. Everybody asks me this stuff. None of this is here. Like, we are on the Bumblebee and Cliff Jumper for Studio Series with Grimlock being around. The way I got my Studio Series was that it was pre-order, and we have the core class from Wave 1, and that's it. That's what's been out at retail. One store had the Wave 1 Deluxes from Kingdom. A couple of stores have had Primal and Cyclonus. A couple of the stores have Dinobot and Inferno, but they won't put them out because apparently they're street dated for April the 1st. But another store did put them out because I know someone who bought Inferno. Go figure. Nothing Wave 2 here. As far as the Netflix stuff, we didn't get anything from Wave 1 at all. 0. And in Wave 2, intermittently we get Optimus and Soundwave. Like, it pops up every now and then. And each store got one case of the deluxes. So, like, altogether, there were maybe 8 Elitas in our entire province. And that was it. Wave 3... I wouldn't even hold my breath that's going to come here, Ruinous. I wish we had Target. Man, do I miss Target. Use your browser and open YouTube. You can do that too. Hey, Triple R. At first, I didn't understand why you would say, I don't know why people are asking this. But the last 5 minutes, you've proven you are justified. Got Beast Wars Megatron and Cheetor. Man, I'm still waiting on my Beast Wars Megatron has been on pre-order since October, November, and it's delayed again now until at least the end of this month. It keeps getting delayed. Don't even get me started on the cone heads. Delayed 6 times so far. No idea when or if Amazon's even going to get them. They never had them first nor last. Hey, Jay. And I just got the shipping date for Megs. Nice. What is going on here, man? Cool. If you're in for that Ultra Magnus, cool. I think that Ultra Magnus is definitely bigger and bulkier based on what I've seen than, say, the Siege Ultra Magnus. Neither of them are for me. If you've been around the channel for the last little while, I've made it really clear that the Ultra Magnus for me is the Combiner Wars one, and mine has the upgraded X2 toy set as well as the PC-17 set. So that works for me, but I mean, to each their own, right? Let me know which Wave 3 figures you're looking for, and myself and the rest of I'm going to tell you right now, Triple R. I'll tell you right now. It's very, very easy which ones I'm looking for from that wave. Right now, I would like to have 2 of the Quintesson guards, and I would like to have Deep Cover, who I'm going to talk about now. You know what? Let's talk about it right now. Let's talk about it right now, because we actually got to clear up a mistake that was made in a news credit that actually should go to our boy Jay Holla here. So Netflix Wave 3 was shown, and in fact is out in stores in the US. Which is wonderful. And it consists, of course, of Cheetor, who, thanks to Jay, I actually do have on the way. My Cheetor, the one that I tried to customize, as you may recall, actually crumbled to pieces. I've heard that this one is actually made a little sturdier, which is weird, but we shall see. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So that's actually on the way to me. The others in that wave, we have the Deep Cover is in it, who I like, but it's interesting because I have Deep Cover on pre-order, but it is the one where his chest and whatnot is black and his head and his shins are blue. Very much like the G2 version of Sideswipe, or Lambor, if you will. And that looks great. And we knew that there were 2 versions of Deep Cover coming. One was called Cybertronian, the other was called Earth. And it's weird because they're still both just the Sideswipe mold. The other one is obviously the Netflix repaint, where this time his head and his legs are black and his body is blue with some of the battle damage on it, but looks really well done, honestly. I love the blue that they use on it. Could have done without the battle damage, but I love the blue. I no longer have the Siege Ironhide. That was kind of inherited, so to speak, by one of the scraplets. My Ironhide is now the Earthrise. So the reuse of that Ironhide mold as the Quintesson drone, yeah, I'm in for at least 2 of them. I am glad, too, that we finally have the Quintessons as like a proper faction. Like, you know, you can have a few Quintessons, a few Alicons. If you go back a bit, we've had some versions of the Sharkticons. Now you can have these like drone guards. So like, it's nice that the Quintessons can have some forces. I absolutely dig it. The 4th member of that wave, I don't even remember who it is right now. Who is the 4th member of that wave? Come on, somebody tell me. Who's the 4th member of that wave? Yeah, the blue-black Deep Cover. I already got him pre-ordered. Oh, right, the Sparkless lad. Right, the use of that smoke screen barricade mold from Siege, not Earthrise, Siege. I think it's amazing that they make it look as rusty as they do. It's obviously got a ton of paint on it, and I think that that's cool. It's not for me because I'm not a fan of the mold, but if you are, and a lot of people are, then it's like, pick it up. Why not? Why not, man? I mean, a zombie transformer. Come on, what's not to love? Anyway, in kind of conjunction with all of that, there was a picture that went up on TFW 2005 of all 4 of them on the shelf, and it was attributed to someone or other. I don't know who it was. That picture, at least that picture, is actually Jay Holla's. I know this because when it was put up, and I think it was me and him, and I want to say Crimson, and maybe Triple R came in, we were talking, and he was like, I'm here. Kind of like, what do you want? And that's why I have Cheetor. I don't know who got it. use it to credit for it, but it is Jay Hollis, and he's the one who saw it. So if nothing else, I want to give him proper credit for it. Let's see. The new Ultra Magnus is yuck. I can't say that. I don't think he's yuck. He's not for me only because, like I said, I have my preference. I have my ideal one, but I've seen him next to the Siege one. Actually, I think it was Jay. Speaking of Jay, I've seen him next to Siege one, and man, he looks really good. I gotta say, he does. At least the combined mode looks really good. The inner robot, maybe that's a bit yuck, Sovereign. The Kingdom Magnus is trash tier vehicle mode. Now, I don't like the vehicle mode. It doesn't do it for me. It's not the G1 vehicle mode. It's trying to be, and to me, it's not landing. But that's me. I'm not going to, I'm not necessarily going to call it bad, but it's not the vehicle mode I want from a Magnus. I was working at Target when they were hyping Target's move to Canada, and then they just up and close them all. What they should have done, and we've said this often, is cut back. They had 130 stores, and some of them were not profitable, and some of them were profitable. I think they should have cut back to maybe 70 of the most profitable, and then build from there, because they did have a following. Just going to I'm going to skip Beast Wars Megs, as I do not want that crossover Jurassic. Oh, as I want that crossover Jurassic Park one. That's fair. I don't even know for sure if that's happening, but that's fair. Talk about bulkier. I got Mastermaid's Titan in today. It's a bit old, yes, but I saw a video. Yeah, I like Titan though. Beast Wars is my G1. I like Beast Wars too. Here's the thing. As far as I'm concerned, Beast Wars is G1. I know that the debate is out there, but to me, it is G1. Speaking of Netflix, not only did we get that way, but we also saw another Seeker 3-pack with a sparkless Seeker. To me, it's a green Seeker. I want the dude. And I'd like the little Battle Masters, because you know what? I would use both of them to make customs to go with Quake. He is the one guy I have now who does not have his Target Master partners. In terms of the Seeker, him, Hotlink, Red Wing, they could make a weirdo trio of Seekers. I'm totally in for that if I can find it. Hotlink never came here. I had to source them. But if I could get Triple R to get behind me on this, if I could get that Sparkless Seeker, man, I'm totally in for it. I think the paint job looks glorious on it. Love it. Absolutely love it. We also saw the Optimus Rat Trap. The Rat Trap is very close to the retail release. A little more paint on the arms. The Optimus, interestingly, still got to review this guy. This isn't mine. This is on loan. But the Optimus, I actually compared it. I think that the gray is a little more of a cool gray rather than a stark black on the fur sections. On the chest here, you have a darker blue, and then you have a lighter metallic blue. That's more white on the Netflix release one. The red here is a bright red. I think the red is going to be darker on that one. And the chest here is a lighter gray. It's going to be darker on the Netflix one. But the part that flips around to make the center of his chest is a different shade of gray. I don't know if I dig that, to be honest with you. So that's kind of all the Netflix stuff. A lot of it is cool, but I kind of don't understand the Rat Trap and Primal, especially when they're just coming out. But you know what? To each their own, man. Interestingly, by the way, somebody mentioned some of the Wave 2 stuff. All the Wave 2 stuff is out in Canada. Like the Huffer and everything from that wave, Rack Tonight, they're apparently out in Canada. In Ontario, have not seen anything here. Don't expect to see anything here soon. We're barely getting Wave 1 yet. I'm not going to hold my breath. I could be surprised, but I'm not going to hold my breath. I do have it all on pre-order, and word is that the street date for all of that is April 1st. So hopefully just before Easter, I'll get all of it. I don't know. We'll see. The 2021 Generations book is going to come out in Japan, and it's going to have a Beast Wars manga in it. And this manga is going to have a story with Bat Optimus Primal and Alligator Megatron, or Megaligator, if you will. Cool, I guess, if you like Beast Wars, especially if you want to go back to those body types. Why not, man? Furthermore, we have... What else do we have here? What else do we have here? Rescue Bots has, or Rescue Bots Academy has a monster truck Optimus Prime. Looks pretty cool. I guess. Looks all right. Let me check in with you guys here. Going down. Can incorporate and assembly is flawless. Ultra Magnus mode was Ultra Magnus's peak. Let's see. Both deep covers, Chris. Both deep covers. Congratulations, Triple R. I feel you, NRP. I have terrible stores too. Yeah, Danny, I agree. The deep blue looks so good. Hey, Manitoba. Netflix Wave 3. I just want the sparkless and the drone guard. Anything rusty and dead. Not fussy. You know what? Fair enough. Did you see? I'd be interested to know there, Manitoba. Did you see Wave 1? Because we saw some Wave 2. We never did see Wave 1. Hey, Tommy. Let's see. Yeah, Gabriel, I can't argue with you. Like, I mean, if you like that Magnus, then cool. It's not a bad Magnus. It's just not the Magnus for me. As we go down here. Yeah, I totally forgot about the Zombie Con. So if Combiner's Ultra Magnus is the one for you, would you buy an Ultra Magnus from a different series? Doubtful. Honestly, doubtful. Razor Matrix, fair question. The only way I would is if I felt like it was more G1 accurate than the one I have with the 2 upgrades and good value for money. I don't know, Razor Matrix. Right now, like, I'm not getting the Kingdom. It ain't for me. I'd like to review it. I know people who might get it, and I hope to review it. I'm sure it's good, but it's not the one I need for my personal collection. Screwed up my order. Make fan toys gears. Oh, yeah. Did you ever get that sorted out, Sovereign? The other gears? The second gears? Have you ever army build any Transformer? I'm thinking about picking up the Sparkles. The only army building I've ever done is Trios. I have 3 Sharkticons. I have, 3 Alicons. I'm willing to put up with 2 guards, but I get 3 guards if I could, but I'll put up with 2 guards. That's it, really. I don't know. I don't really do much in the way of army building. Like, I can remember when the Titans Return Sharkticons were out, and people would be like, I have 37. How many do you have? And it was like, what a glutton. What a greedy, selfish glutton you are. Everybody out there wanting just one. Somebody saying just one. And you got 37? No. I'm okay with it if it's an abundance of that character. Like when the other Sharkticons came, being the Cyberverse ones, there were tons of them around here. Tons. I still only got 3, but I left a lot for people that missed out on the Titans Return. When the Titans Return came out here, it was here and gone in a flash. It didn't last long. So I think it depends on how abundant the character is, whether or not army building is good. Like a lot of people have been army building, say, the Cyclonus. Surprisingly, he seems fairly abundant. Plus, he's a wave 1, so he's probably going to get released later. Cool. I get it. Some people have been army building the Scourge. I haven't. I have 1, and that was a pre-order, so I haven't seen it in store or anything. I wouldn't. If I saw it now, I wouldn't buy it because I know people are looking to have just 1. Plus, I'm kind of holding out the idea maybe I could just get the sweeps. Maybe. We'll see. The vehicle mode is what it's on. Pop mode is good. Juan. I'm just going to call you Juan. And it's probably not Juan. It's probably Jan. But I'm going to call you Juan anyway. Do you plan on getting Kingdom Galvatron? We'll talk about that in a bit. Possibly. The alt mode is weird. And not bad, just weird. Yeah. Hey, Cotton. Let's see as I get down here. The Sparkless Seeker would make an awesome SG Acid Storm. It would, Triple R. Good point. Keep my eyes peeled for you in the new Jet Dennis. Thank you, Dragonfly. Jay's passing on the Voyagers. Just stopping in to say hi. We'll watch later. That's okay, Mike. Glad you were here, buddy. The Zombie Seeker looks great. I agree. A KO company needs to make an oversized Earthrise CGI. Yes. Yes, yes, I've been saying that for a long time. I don't. It's not that I don't like it. It's that it's vastly too small for my taste for what it is. It doesn't need to be gigantic, but if it's a liter, just make it proper liter size even. What about the spoiler pack? Okay, so we had the spoiler pack. Let's do that now since Hound mentioned it. And everybody at first thought it's a Beast Wars Megatron repaint, and it's not. It is, again, Siege Megatron, this time with some accessories. It looks like he has the Matrix strapped to his chest for some weird reason. And then you have the purple Paleotrex, who I would love because I love the fossilizers. Rumor has it that the purple Paleotrex could be the fossil that Megatron scans to become Beast Wars Megatron. I hope that's not the case. I really hope that they don't make G1 Megatron into Beast Wars Megatron. They're two separate characters. Don't do that. No. It's all bad enough that you're not going to have the great David Kaye be the voice of Beast Wars Megatron. Don't mess it up. Don't. He named himself as an homage to that Megatron. He's not the same dude. I'm just saying. This is a spoiler pack that is a super easy pass for me. The first one was with Magnus. This one is. The only spoiler pack that wasn't a pass for me was Nemesis Prime, because it's Nemesis Prime. Let's see. Laggy? Is that supposed to be Laggy? Laggy, buddy. And it might be. It could be. They gave us Quintesson, so I'm hoping for a Tripredacus Council. I would totally. It's funny that you mentioned that, Brody. Like, I would totally love to have a Tripredacus Council. I really would. I think that would be tremendous. If you're going to delve into some Beast Wars stuff, do it big, man. Yeah, Tripredacus Council, I'd totally be in for it. But I feel like something like that would end up being selects. I have a chance to get Unicron reissue, the clear green plastic one. Should I get them? Man, that's up to you. I like the mold. I think it's pretty cool. That one is when all the mini cons come together. So it's up to you. It's solid mold. If you like the green, why not? If you like emerald, why not? No reason, I guess, like not to. Galvatron, not Galvaron. Yes, I agree, Gabriel. I'd say a 3P upgrade set will be for the Sparkless with the jaw missing or jaw missing face. Could be Maximal Pain. I saw Sideswipe and Hound for Wave 1. Nothing for Wave 2. Okay, interesting. I don't regret spending 50 on Magnus. Here's the thing. Jay just said I don't regret spending 50 on Magnus. Look, this past week, I'm still getting shade about Hot Rod because I don't see the value. I don't care. I'm to the point now I'm just laughing about it. But Magnus is. The Siege Magnus was, while he was shorter, say, than the Combiner Wars, he was more mass. He was 10 grams more plastic and significantly more paint. I see the value. And I got news for you. The Kingdom Magnus may very well be even more mass. And I think he has even more paint. I think he is an example of a leader that's actually worth it. Jay, I can't argue with you. Yeah, I think he's a leader worth a leader price. Toyax does a set for Barricade. I have to see more of Galvatron. It doesn't look good. Interesting, Boss Gunny. I seen that, was kind of disappointed. I would be happy with the Earthrise Megatron. Earthrise Megs, never found him here. You never? Oh, the Earthrise Megs. Yeah, I never saw much. I only saw him once or twice. And that was like in like an EB Games. It wasn't in like a Walmart or anything like that. Maybe there'll be a third party that will touch up the Kingdom Magnus. Could be. I'm sure that there will be. Hey, Larkin, appreciate you coming by. Speaking of Cheetor, guys, if you want to see, because I failed when I tried to customize Cheetor, if you want to see a good Cheetor, an excellent job that was done on a tremendous customization, Larkin did one a while ago. Check it out. I'm not an army builder. Same here. Kingdom Ultra Magnus is perfect size for Galvatron Commander Class and Commander Class Rodimus Prime. I think that the Magnus is perfect size too. Man, I'm nervous about that Commander Class Rodimus. They wanted to reimburse me $15. So I decided to place another order for gears, stressing that they checked the order before ship. Fair enough. Would you like a Shattered Glass Magnus? Now, Sawyer, now. I might be in for that, or if they painted it as Delta Magnus, I'd probably get it for that. So SG or Delta Magnus. Army build with reflector. That's fair, too. A lot of people did that. I don't want army building. Been absent. Been absent last week to maximize. Fair enough. I know that Blue Raccoon's been watching Beast Wars. Problem is, Chinese shippers tend to have really poor English skills. Depends on the shipper, man. Only figures I've army built are 3 quints. I did get 3 quints as well. That's true. I had to check to make sure that it wasn't a thing. Oversized. Yeah, it's not yet anyway. NRP, but man, fingers crossed, buddy. If you ever come across one, let me know. I am bothered by the Kingdom Magnus has less than the Siege one. He doesn't have the 2 extra guns. Yeah, but he has more bulk. I think that what you're missing in the 2 blasters is made up for in bulk in the body, man. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I feel like. Hey, Alan. Kingdom Ultra Magnus isn't just a cleaner version of the... Oh, no. He's not just a cleaner version. No. Not at all. Yeah, SG and Delta Magnus look the same. Yeah, that's why I said I'd be fine with SG and Delta Magnus. I already built with Reflector Refractor. Going for... I have truck mode for Kingdom Ultra Magnus. Got Cyclonus the other day. Amazing. Yes, he is. Godzilla took a bite out of Optimus Prime like Scruff McGruff. All right. God. Okay, so I done that. Let's see. Future vehicle artists have apparently been hired for Transformers 7. These are artists that come up with futuristic type vehicles that are not real. Some of the artists that have been hired have worked on franchises like Star Wars. I don't know if they're planning on going full Cybertronian with Transformers 7 or what. You know, here's the funny thing. Have you not had Cybertronian vehicles so far? Fallen? Just saying. I know that a lot of it has been Earth vehicles, but it's interesting to come up with some Cybertronian vehicles. Remember that this is very early development for Transformers 7, and what we have happening there might not even end up on screen once this thing actually pans out in the end. Or it could be that they're going to have Cybertronian modes before they get Earth modes. Also a distinct possibility. Unicron is shipping for those who ordered him. Congratulations, I guess. Good on you. The Magnus armor is slightly different. Yeah. Did I miss? No, you haven't missed trivia yet. Such a good figure. SG Jetfire. So good. Shatterglass Jetfire would be great. I know that there was one before, but like take the Commander class guy, make him Shatterglass. That'd be cool. What else do we have here? Generation Toy is releasing their rebuilder, which I thought was Gravity Builder. I don't know. But this one seems like he might be a little bit bigger. This one stands at 17.71 inches or 45 centimeters, so 18 inches. And he's going to become coming with a Legends class Golden Tyrant or Golden Megatron. Some say Legends class Golden Lagoon Megatron. Looks great. Looks beautiful. Sumi transforms. I have only seen him in the hand of that Devastator yet. Looks cool. Really cool. Little out of place since Devastator is not gold, but whatever. To each their own. Yes, I do know Lazy Albert. I was on there a while ago. I was on a show with him a little while ago, actually, NRP. Good guy. Lives a province over from me, actually. Oh, wait. Might not know. SG, Shattered Glass. SG, Shattered Glass. We need a new Skybite. I can't argue with you. I mean, I have the Generations one, but like that was rough, man. I'd be down for a new Skybite. Answer for trivia is B. It's been leaked that it will happen. Okay, we'll see. I saw Unicron locally on offer up to $2,000. Nope. I know I bought anything Shattered Glass till all are gone. So good. Yeah, it is so good. I watched that. Hasbro should just sell the damaged Unicron head just for display. They could, and they might yet. You never know. We've done the spoiler pack. We've done the generation toy thing. All we have left really news-wise is going to be Galvatron. So before we do that, I want to say no pickups this week because a bunch of stuff is in shipping. I have 2 things from BBTS shipping, something from Jay, I think something from Razor Bear, input. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 or 7 things like in shipping. So it is what it is. But let's do the trivia. And then we'll talk about Galvatron a little bit. So the trivia this week is by Masterfire. And here's what it is. I thought that this was really good. And it was confirmed by a source from the TF Wiki after. What was the last Diaclone toy to get transferred to Transformers? We know that Transformers are made up of Diaclones that got recolored and became the characters that we know and love. What was the last Diaclone to be adapted for Transformers? Was the last Diaclone A, Reflector? Was it B, Omega Supreme? C, Ultra Magnus? Or D, Skylynx? Who was the last one to get adapted from Diaclone to become Transformers? From those choices, was it Reflector, Omega Supreme, Ultra Magnus, or Skylynx? Z-Tar. Z-Tar's not one of the choices. B, definitely not Jazz. Jazz wasn't one of the choices. C, Magnus, C. Oh, hey, Analog Ninja. Wow, buddy. Been a while since I've seen you in here. Glad that you're here. Hope you're feeling better, man. And the answer is a lot of good guesses. Joe guessed Reflector. Alan's guessing Skylynx. Razor Bear's guessing C. Magnus. Magnus. The answer is C, Ultra Magnus. And then that, ladies and gentlemen, brings us up to talking about kinda this lad. This is actually the Unique Toys Vintage Color Mania King. This has been my Galvatron for a long time. Love the guy. I think he's beautiful, intricate, if not difficult transformation sometimes. But does he look good. And honestly, he looks, he looks pretty great. I don't know what Tess is doing. Looks pretty great next to Cyclonus. And where is he? Looks pretty great next to Cyclonus. And pick this guy up here. Scourge. Right? Looks pretty great next to them. Although, arguably, some might say Scourge is shorter than I thought. But you know what? His mass is there. His bulk is there. Scourge is so good. Wait till we look at this guy tomorrow. So the Mania King guy does fit in. And then that brings us to the new Kingdom. A lot of people are saying, wow, I'm automatically getting Kingdom because I don't like the Titans Return. I don't have the Titans Return. Never did. Because by the time that came out, I already had this guy. Love this guy. However, I'm not going to pretend that there are things about this that I don't like. For example, because it's older engineering, he does have the gorilla arms. It's not a deal breaker, but it does exist. From what I've seen on the new Kingdom Galvatron, if it's a true leader, and I have every indication that it is a true leader, kind of like Ultra Magnus, then I think the value is there. I don't know why they put the dirt, I guess, scuffing on him, but I think it's on purple plastic, so it might be easy enough to just remove it if you want. I love his fusion cannon. I think that it's cool that his ship, the Revenge, makes up his 2 hand blasters. Plus, it's nice to have a version of the Revenge. I think from the waist down, he's pretty much perfect. I wish that the pieces on the side, we had some red detailing there, and his belt buckle, I wish had some red detailing. And his shoulder pieces are not up straight like this. They're folded out. I'm hoping that that's like a mistransformation and they can fold up straight. And he doesn't have this piece up behind his head in that picture. Again, I hope that's there because it's part of the silhouette for him. So a lot of people have said he is perfect. He is definitive. I don't know yet if he's perfect or definitive, but from what I've seen, he's very strong. The face sculpt is glorious. And man, he has not skipped the gym for chest day or leg day. Starscream wife at first thought he was pretty darn bulky until we compared him to the animation. She was like, you know what? It's not bad, man. It's not bad. I have hope for Kingdom Galvatron, but I really want to see him next to Cyclonus and Scourge and really next to the Commander Rodimus, because I'm worried about that thing actually being Commander class. Guess we'll see. But I think the Kingdom Galvatron has potential to be an offering of a leader class that actually is a true blue, actual, real 315 to 325 gram leader class or more. Because you look at Studio Series Grimlock, that guy's 333 all in. It's bigger than what a traditional leader is. We don't get that often. Usually we're getting more ripped off, but he's one that really fills the bill. I think this Galvatron might be able to do the same. I hope the transformation is interesting, but not needlessly complex. We shall see. Let's go back here and just check in with you guys a little bit very, very quickly here. I probably was Sophia. Actually, I was Sophia. You're right. Is that Chrome on the that's Fusion Cannon? I can't remember what it's called on Galvatron's Particle Cannon. Yes, it is Chrome on that. Scourge? Yes, Scourge. Scourge will be the review tomorrow. And we're going to talk about value tomorrow. We're going to talk about what Voyager really is tomorrow when we look at Scourge. He is very darn good. Notification tomorrow at 6 a.m. Watch GotBot's review on Scourge. Dude, it ain't going to be that early. It'll be a nice way to ease into Friday evening. Although I don't know where you live. I don't know what time it is there now. For Studio Series Commander class, videos are being considered for 2022. And yeah, I guess we'll see what happens with Commander class Gabriel. The Three Deceptive Stooges, absolutely. I think it's the same as the Titans version. Only some retooling with that. No, it's not. I don't think it's the same as the Titans version. No, man, there's a lot there different. The silhouette is completely different. I mean, you could be right, but I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised that it's totally different. The shoulders bother you a bit. I think the shoulders might be mistransformed. I'm hoping that they shift up more Analog Ninja. The scuffing on Galvatron probably was from him flipping around on Unicron, maybe. Studio Series Slag and Grindor will be... Well, Slag was already confirmed, as was Grindor. So I don't know what there is to leak. I got time to turn Galvatron. I could ask Rodimus Primal to customize mine like his. I haven't seen his, so I don't know what it's like. Scourge is so underrated. 7 p.m. where you are. Dude, that's only an hour and a half before me. It ain't going to be 6 a.m. tomorrow. The Scourge is going to be up. It'll be, you know what? Sometime earlier than this tomorrow. But for your time, I don't know, around 6 o'clock maybe. Give it a try. Oh man, Omega Supreme is so good. I reviewed him a long time ago. I compared him to my Wei Jiang Ultima Guard, and you know what? Like if he's your Omega Supreme, I can't say he's bad because he's fantastic. He's so good. What? Hey dudes, guess the show to these lyrics. Life begins after school. Yeah, absolutely, man. Hey Ninja Bill. I have my TR Galvatron, but the Kingdom one is awfully tempting. I agree. Yeah, it's late where Brian is, man. It's late where Brian is. How many repaints do you think we're going to get of Galvatron? I don't know. Like, I don't know who else he could apply for. Like, who else could that mold be? None? Runus? Honestly, none. Well, Galvatron he kind of roughed up Megatron, I guess. I would be cool. I think it'd be cool to have a Super Megatron in there. But I love the Super Megatron. He was like number one for last year for me. I think he's so versatile. Okay, ladies, gents, what do we have here? Hit that like button. Thank you. Okay, ladies, gents, it's getting late for some people. You know what? That's it. We've done the news. We've done it all. Unfortunately, no unboxing this week. Hopefully, we got that next week. I appreciate you guys coming by, giving me some of your extremely, extremely valuable time. I do know how important it is to you. If you are in a position to help the channel to grow, you can use the donate link. Check us out on Patreon. See what we offer to you through Teespring. Or, of course, you can hit the join button right here on YouTube. Become a channel member. Don't forget, somehow, some way, each and every single day, man, you do make a difference. Don't forget to vote on Youngest Transformers. Don't forget that tomorrow is going to be Scourge. A lot of stuff happening, man. And I look forward to the next time that you and I get together to have another visit, either in the live streams, right here on Thursday nights, at the stop motion premieres of the old-fashioned way, baby, inside the, you guessed it, videos.